Suppose you're in power. What would your response be to the Pahalgam attack? Suppose I'm in power. What would I do? See, I would give myself 10 years to essentially reduce Pakistan uh, to atoms. Not to atoms essentially, but I would give myself 10 years to have Pakistan essentially break up. So, what would I do? What steps would I take? First of all, I would take the step that has been taken, the abrogation or revocation or whatever you want to call it of the Indus Waters Treaty. And over the next 10 years, I would put the requisite infrastructure in place so that by the time the 10 years are out, we are in a position to completely stop the supply of even a drop of water to Pakistan. We should be in a position to completely dry out the rivers that flow from India into Pakistan. That's one thing I would do. So yes, the government has taken the right step, but now and we already have a bunch of projects, infrastructure projects, dams, etc., that are in various stages of completion in this region. We need to double down on that. So I would have definitely done that. What else would I have done? Um, I would, you know what I would do? I would talk to all the various multinational corporations that we have in India. All these companies like, Coca Cola, Pepsi, um, Pizza Hut, Domino's, KFC, Apple, all these companies, I'll tell them, you want to do business in India, you need to shut shop in Pakistan. You cannot operate in India if you want to also operate in Pakistan. Choose us. You are either with us or with them. You can't be in both places at the same time. So I would enforce a complete boycott of Pakistan, complete isolation of Pakistan. I would tell the world that our huge gigantic market is open for you only if you stop doing business in Pakistan. I would tell every single sporting board that if you want to do business with India, if you want access to the Indian market, you got to stop doing business with Pakistan. This involves cricket also. I would tell every single cricket board, the ECB, the Australian board, whoever else there is, if you want access to the IPL, if you want access to India, if you want India to do business with you, to play cricket against you, with you, you got to stop doing business with Pakistan. You cannot have a single Pakistani playing in your big bash league or whatever else. That applies to cricket, that applies to every other sport, every other event. So I would do everything that's possible, every lever that I have. We have tremendous amount of leverage in India. We don't realize it, how much we don't realize how much leverage we have by the consequence of being such a huge market, being such a huge population, and increasingly becoming a manufacturing power. We have a tremendous amount of leverage. So I would enforce the complete isolation of Pakistan. There will be a few nations who will want to do business with Pakistan. Let them do it, but they can no longer do business with us. So I would tighten the squeeze slowly, gradually, using all these means. I will give Pakistan no opportunity to start any war with India. I would give myself 10 years to completely squeeze, isolate, and finish Pakistan in 10 years. In 10 years, we should be in a position to stop the flow of all water to Pakistan. And then let's see what the economy does. And in the next 10 years, obviously, our economy needs to grow. It needs to be at least double of what it is today. Um, Hopefully, close to a $10 trillion mark. And then we'll see from there. So that's what I would do. I would not take recourse to in an emotional reaction and start bombing Pakistan. Maybe a little bit here and there would be okay, but I would not start a war against Pakistan. Pakistan has been doing this for far too long. They have bled us for decades, and it's time we end the terrorist nation. And of course, I would also tell various of our partner nations who do business with us and who trade with us and who want access to our market and so on, that you need to stop harboring Pakistanis on your soil. If We know that various Pakistani generals and politicians have families living in the West, I would start putting a squeeze on that as well. I would definitely the objective will be to turn Pakistan into a complete pariah state, completely isolated state, That's the objective. So that's what I would do. That's what my response would be. It would be a cold, calculated, long, drawn out response. It would not be an angry, instantaneous response of bombing Pakistan and trying to turn Pakistan into Gaza. There are better ways see what we want to do is we want to win. We don't want to have revenge and uh, exult in temporary revenge. We want long term victory, and long term victory means no more Pakistan. We want to see Sindhu Desh. We want to see Balochistan free. We want to see Khyber Pakhtunkhwa return to Afghanistan, and so on. And eventually, long term, our border needs to be with Iran, somewhere in the Sindhu region. So that's victory. That is what constitutes victory for me. So I would give myself 10 years to do these things, and then from there we can take it forward. That's what I would do. I would not get all angry and react emotionally.